Hello everyone, this video is going to show you how to access our PowerSchool Parent Portal from our website, as well as how to create an account and add your students by using the Access ID and Access Password that you received either from your parent folder in Residency Fair or via School Messenger email that was shared to your your email account. So when you visit our District 76 website and you go to Parents and Community, there'll be several options, but the middle you'll see PowerSchool. When you visit PowerSchool, this kind of gives a lot of information. First and foremost, which is important as a parent, is new to Parent Portal, the steps in order to create an account, as well as resources that are helpful in English and Spanish, and our live links for our Parent Portal, our Student Portal, and how to obtain the app on your phone if you need to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate today on how to go into the Parent Portal, create an account, and add your students to your account. So for this purpose today, it's going to be all tests. I'm using a sample email. I'm using a sample test student account. So I can share this information here, and then it kind of gives you an understanding of how to create your account, how to add your student, and then also how to sign in and see what is available on the Parent Portal. So here we go. So when you visit the PowerSchool Access page, as we shared before, I'm going to go to the Parent Portal link. Here, I'm not going to sign in because I don't have an account. I am going to create one. So here, I'm going to hit the Create Account tab and then hit the Create Account button. Within this area, you are going to fill out the information based off of whom you are. So I'm going to fill out my information. For this purpose, I'm going to fill out my test email because I am making a test demonstration for you. Your desired username, this is what you use to sign in, and the password that you would use to sign into here. Alright, so at this point I fill out my information when I'm creating my parent account. So for today's purpose, it's a demonstration, so I'm putting my first and last name in. I'm using my sample email. Obviously you would want to use your email, but for demonstration purposes I'm putting in a sample parent email that will no longer exist after this demonstration. I'm going to create a desired username. This is what I'm using as a parent to sign into the Parent Portal. So this is something you want to definitely remember. It's easy to sign in. Sometimes a username is already not available. It'll prompt you and you can change it to whatever you want if that does happen. Please put in the password that you will use to sign into your parent account so that you can view your information as well. So this is your parent information to be able to sign into the Parent Portal. Now if I scroll down, here is what you add: your student name, access ID, and access password. These are, once again, this is not login information. This is what you received via the letter that you either received in Residency Fair within your folder or via a school messenger email that was sent from the school district to you. And here, this is where you add your student name, the access ID and password that's provided to you, and the relationship. This lets our administrative associates know who parent account is connected to your students for PowerSchool. Now at this point, once I have this information filled out, and just as a reminder, everything here is demonstration and test. This is not real information. It's just for your purpose to know how to get it. So at this point, all you're going to do is scroll down to the bottom and press enter. All right, perfect. Congratulations. I now have a PowerSchool account and it's created. At this point, I have to verify my account. So I'm going to pause here for a second. I am going to go right into that email. I'm going to verify it because, like a lot of things, when you create an account, before you probably want to use it, you want to verify that. You want to make sure that this is verified before you continue using it. So I'm going to pause here, verify it, and go back and talk about how to get back in. All right, and actually for this purpose, instead of pausing, I'm actually just going to show you what it looks like because all this is just a test anyway. So at this point, you're going to receive an email that says PowerSchool account email verification. You're going to see this information here. So all you're going to do is click on the link and then you have verified yourself. That's great because that's something you want to do before you want to jump into signing in. I know all of us, when we create something, we want to dive into it because it's very, that's pretty common. However, pause for a second, let it cook, make sure you get that email to verify your account. And at this point, you want to be able to sign in with the credentials that you created. All right, so at this point, all we're going to do is we are going to use those credentials we created at the beginning of this video, sign in. Oh, perfect. All right. So we're in the parent portal at this point for PowerSchool. So here you're going to see your grades and attendance or standard grades. It really depends on what courses are here. Now, just as an FYI, you're not really seeing much here because it's a sample student, but you will see your student's schedule. You'll see if they're enrolled in any classes. Obviously, my sample kit isn't, but it would show it there. We don't use class registration, but a lot of times too, there might be an opportunity to see if there's a school bulletin that is shared, any sort of potential teacher comments, my attendance history, and anything you pretty much see here, which is good to know. One thing I'd like to share as we move on, and this will be added to our PowerSchool page shared at the beginning of this video, is the frequency of how often each building does update this. And I think that's really important for all of our families to know and how often this is updated. And just as an FYI, our Diamond Lake School and our West Oak Intermediate is onboarding this for the first time this year. West Oak Middle School has continually used the parent portal for a long time, but we're getting the entire district at the same page here. So at this point, the frequency is going to be a little bit different on how you see this, and that's going to be posted on that website, on our PowerSchool webpage, on the district website, that shows how often you will see these updated. Now, also as an FYI here, is for grades and attendance and standard grades, Diamond Lake School and West Oak Intermediate School are implementing standard-based grading for language arts, so ELA, and math. So those you would actually see a lot more standard grades, and the rest of the courses you'll see are more traditional. Now for West Oak Middle School, until they are applying standard-based grades, you would just see grades and attendance. Standard grades wouldn't really apply at this moment. But we continue to move forward and ensure that we will update our families on what to look at from the PowerSchool Parent Portal. And I just want to give you a good understanding of how to create an account, how to apply your student access codes to get in, and just how this kind of looks on getting into the parent portal. So as always, I'm just going to sign out because we always want to make sure that we don't keep our accounts open all the time. And just as a reminder also, say you create an account, or you had an account, say you're a middle school parent and you're viewing this video, you might want to first check and see forgot username or password before you create. If you know for a fact you have not created an account, definitely follow those steps I provided with creating an account before you dive into forgetting a username or password. All right, I hope everybody has a great day, and I hope this video helps you creating your account, applying your student access ID and password so you can view your students, and being able to get into the parent portal. Have a great day.